Simultaneously, we took the IndyCar platform and we had developed a program for middle school because they make so many math and science decisions in middle school. We wanted to give the teachers really good curricula that is mapped off state curricula, National Common Core, National Science Standards, Science Foundation standards that can go right into the classroom, not add to their day, but a new tool where they can remove something they're using and do this. It's very applied, worked very well. This year we've added the high school go-karting program. We'll run the inaugural race here. It also has an academic component that goes with it as well. So for 11th and 12th graders, we have developed coursework that helps them to get more college and career ready through applied methods. When they work on the go-kart, as an example, they work in these teams, whether it be the middle school MSTEM 3 teams or it be the high school karting teams. They work in an applied fashion, but they learn how to work together as teams. So they learn to understand about teamwork, team building. They learn problem solving, decision making. They learn commercial art because they have to make presentations that they give to their community partners. They have to learn how to market, sales. They learn so many different things that are involved in motorsports, so to speak, and what makes a motorsports event come to life that they've really never been aware of. And she went through the list. We've learned team building, we've learned project management, we've learned what milestones are, we've learned to respect each other's abilities, that each student's different and we each have different talents that we bring to the table. And she went on. And it pretty much almost brought tears to the eyes of most of the community partners sitting in the room. But to me, it brought a big smile because that's exactly what we're trying to do, is not only to bring them up to speed and make sure at the last chance this applied method of giving them some real hands-on experience that they can relate to, that's a cool project, that it's going to make that difference. And so what we're hearing firsthand from the students, it is making that difference. I think most of the students that we've seen today are, and as an example, today on the 16th is a great day because it was middle school day, and they're making so many decisions about their career paths and which way they go. So the questions they asked Ryan today, as an example, about how he got to where he's at, and when they ask your engineering folks, how did they get to where they're at, they're really curious because they're trying to find what classes, what do I really need to focus on? Do I need to look at technology? Is it engineering? Is it liberal arts? Is it more into hospitality and marketing? What is it? What do I want to do? But more specifically, how did you get to where you're at? What steps did it take to get you there? And the other things that they're always curious about, does it pay well? I mean, that's a good one for a student. And I think these kind of things are very important. The more open we are with them, that maybe all of us didn't get there from immediately going to a 4-year college. Some went to a 2-year college, later decided, I'm going back to school, got more education. Some are there because they have industry certifications, but it's okay. Do something after high school, and if we get that across from the drivers talking to them, we've made a big difference. I think that they have a clear understanding that the world they're getting ready to go into is nothing like when I got out of high school, as an example. You could walk out of high school, you took the right classes, you took some shop classes, you did fairly well. You could walk into any factory, make a pretty good living, support your family, have a great life. Not like that today. You need to understand math to a very deep level. Technology-driven society is one we live in, and that's the society they're going into. And it's very heavy in technology, and what we're doing with the Indy cars, motorsports in general, it is an extremely heavy technology and engineering test bed, so to speak. And if you want to see engineering and technology at its finest, well, that's where we're at. I don't think they understand how much downforce. I don't think they understand or have a clue before they come to these events that, as an example, there's so much downforce the car could, at speed, possibly run upside down. There's that much downforce. They don't understand these things, and I think you've seen a little bit of the curiosity of they don't have power steering. Wait a minute, they don't have a gas gauge in it, and somebody has to mathematically figure how much gas is in that car. There's all of these things that are starting to, as I call them, lights on moments for them. So that's what we're looking for, is many, many lights on moments, so that when they do return to the classroom, now they understand that it is important. They should pay attention, And if they want to do anything related to this field, they're really going to have to pay attention.